This forecast is powered by Johnson's Appliances and Bedding, your local independent appliances and bedding retailers. Visit us in store or online at johnsonsappliances.net.
All right, good morning, everybody. I've broken out the snow tie, bow tie. You know what that means. We are taking this storm threat legitimately, and I think we are going to be breaking out into areas of heavy snow. Now, right off the bat, I think it's important to understand that I've got no problem admitting this is a very low confidence forecast because of all the wiggle room, all the back and forth we have seen, and the GFS, that's the American model, has yet to cave to the European. So it's still out on an island on its own with this off-the-shore scenario. I'm having flashbacks of 2015, and for those of you who don't remember, it was supposed to be this big blizzard, like the blizzard of the century with 30 inches of snow, and then the night before it just fizzled. I'm not saying that's going to happen here, but I'm saying that I just have that pit in my stomach where, yes, I'm following the data, I'm going with what the majority of information says, that's what you're supposed to do, but I'm highlighting the uncertainty, and I'm highlighting the fact that if this were to go the other way, it's because the upper air pattern is very similar to that event on January 2015. All right, but we're going to go about it like a normal forecast and get you prepared the best we can. We are now 2 days out. That means that we fully understand the scenario. I wish we did, but I mean, in theory, yeah, most of the data is pointing this way, and we should be able to answer how should I react. I think it's a good opportunity to grab your candles and the batteries and whatnot, because if this thing is closer to us, I've kind of flip-flopped the probabilities of our scenarios. I'll show you number 2 first. If this is closer to us, especially at the shore, we are going to get winds gusting 40, maybe 50 miles an hour, blowing, drifting snow, power outages are possible. So you're going to want to make sure that you have batteries and candles and your devices are all charged up. If the European wins out, I mean, this is going to be a major coup for the euro, because it's the only one that's been showing this solution, and then everything else has kind of trended towards it except for the GFS. Your storm would be pulled closer to this negative tilted trough. Now, the low has to cut off somewhere off of the Jersey Shore in order for this heavy snow to be seen region-wide, okay? The Atlantic Ridge is a little west, pushing back on the storm, and then you get captured, and it's an all-night heavy snow event into Saturday morning. Scenario number 1, I guess it's number 2 now since they flip-flop. I have like a 45% confidence in happening, but I'm still entertaining the idea that it's a lighter snow event from Boston to New York to Washington, D.C., a bout of moderate to heavy snow at the shore, and then not much west of there, all right? So this is still in play, even though I brought down the percentage probability of that. So what's it mean for us? Along the coastal plain, I'll even include Hamilton, Buena Vista Township, central Burlington, Ocean, Monmouth County down to Cape May County. This is where we could see very heavy snowfall. Your ratios are not going to be your standard 10-1. I think they're 15-1, if not higher. It's a cold storm. We're going to have air in each snowflake and whatnot, so I think the probability of it piling up easily is certainly there. As you get back onto the mainland here, west of Hamilton, I mean, moderate snow, moderate accumulations possible, then right around the Philly metro region, light snow, and then just like a nuisance event west of Chester County. So let's time it out on our in-house model here. Cold front comes through, and this is one of the things that kind of makes me uneasy. You see that sharp northwest cutoff? Somebody's going to get nothing, and somebody's going to get several inches of snow. Very similar to the storm we had back on, I think it was like the 6th of January, or one of those dates earlier in the month. But you see those darker bands of blue down towards the shore. That's where most of it stays, maybe backing up a little bit towards Philadelphia. Cape May County, Ocean County, Monmouth County, Atlantic County, I think you guys are a sure bet for at least a half a foot of snow. It's still snowing Saturday morning, and then it starts to pull away from our region, and the stars come out for Saturday night. So here are our chances of seeing a significant snow, and I think it's a solid 50% chance. 35% chance it's a moderate event, 3 to 6 along the coast. A light event would be a 10% chance, and a 5% chance that it's a nuisance event. So an 85% chance of at least 3 inches of snow at the shore. Those probabilities go down a bit as you get into the Philly metro area, and I would say south and east of Philadelphia, this would cover. The north and west suburbs, I think I'm much more confident in that 30% chance, like right in this area. But at least a foot of snow is possible, and I think your best bet for that is going to be eastern Camden, Gloucester, Salem County, with the totals decreasing the farther west you go. So this is my first call snow map. Again, I have to highlight the uncertainty. Look, I'm just being honest here. I want you to go into this knowing that this has high bust potential. All right? I'm not going to sit there and pretend I know it all, because I don't. Again, I have flashbacks of 2015. The upper air pattern is very similar, so I would not be shocked this afternoon if everything trended back to the east. But we're going with where the data says right now. We got to get you prepared for something, so I have to commit to some numbers. Your greatest opportunity of 8 inches or more is in this pink or purple, I'm colorblind, shaded area, then 6 to 9 in the dark blue, right along the northeast corridor, and then the Philly metro area, I have you at like 3 to 6, and west of Norristown and Westchester in a 1 to 3 inch event. So stay tuned. We have winter storm watches in effect across the entire region. We'll see if tomorrow they are upgraded to warnings. Big thing here is the temperatures are in the middle 20s on Saturday, so the snow ratios are higher, 27 on Sunday, and it looks like we really warm up. Look at that, 60s by Thursday.